Hello everyone, it's Złotych from the Coin Dictionary, and in this video we'll be continuing my series on the Polish Communist coinage. Currently we are covering the 50 Złotych commemoratives and in more detail the series on the Polish rulers. So in this video we'll be looking at this coin commemorating the Polish Duke Władysław I Herman. As per usual, I'll be going over the mintage of this coin and its data. However, I'll be also mentioning the historical aspect behind this duke and what he meant for the country. So yeah, let's get into the general things out of the way first. And the coin is composed out of copper nickel. It weighs 11.7 grams. Its diameter is 30.3 millimeters. Its thickness is 2.1. The edge is reeded. And it is basically exactly the same size as US half dollar. On the obverse of this coin, which is this side, however most people over here consider it to be the back actually, there is the Polish coat of arms in the middle with the crown on the eagle missing. The date is spread out, the mint mark right here, the name of the country, Polska Rzeczpospolita Ludowa or People's Republic of Poland, and the denomination 50 zł, short for Złotych, below. On the reverse, there is the depiction of the Duke Władysław I Herman and the dates of his beginning and end of rule, 1079 to 1102. The meter for this coin is 2.5 million pieces and it is easily accessible for a few dollars. With that out of the way, let's get into history. Władysław Herman took throne after the punishment of his brother, the King Bolesław II Śmiały, which you can hear more about in the previous video of mine. The period of his rule was rather uneventful. He took some truces with the surrounding countries and fought a few wars. However, there isn't really anything to point out and said, wow, that is interesting. He was, in general, one of the more minor rulers. However, he was also forced to split the country between the two sons of his, Zbigniew and Bolesław, which ended up becoming Bolesław III Krzywousty, which I'll be covering in a future video in this series. Also, Herman isn't really a nickname, such as, Śmiały, or Odnowiciel, or Chrobry, but rather his second name, so that is sort of an exception in this series. So, in spite of being one of the more minor rulers of Poland, I think he still has his place in history and deserves to be featured on this coin. Yeah. I think this would be it for this commemorative. I hope to learn something about Poland and its history, and see you in the next video. We'll be breaking this series on the Polish rulers with the next episode, since the following coin wasn't released until the next year, and there were two more dated 1981. So a small break there. So yeah, thanks for watching and see you in my next video. Goodbye.
Thanks for watching the video. My name's Christian and I own The Coin Dictionary, and I'd also encourage you to visit us at our website, thecoindictionary.com, and on Instagram at thecoindictionary. And I'd also like to draw your attention to some other helpful coin resources, such as my other YouTube channel, Treasure Town, which does more in-depth videos about coins and collectibles, as well as some resources like coinmeltprice.com, which shows up-to-date precious metals pricing, as well as the melt values of the coins that you own, coinsmetalscards.com, which will both be a marketplace and a news source for coins, metals, and cards, as the name suggests, as well as whatsthegrade.com, which will develop into a stickering service for already graded collectibles. Have a great day, and I hope to see you on some of our other videos.